from the Valley of the Sun, EA Sports welcomes you inside State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Arizona Cardinals. Tirico alongside Greg Olson, the kicker Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from Glendale. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. 37-yard.
Second and 3.
So, from the 37, here's second down and 3. Now, it's Murray. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
It's a loss of 5. Brings up third and 8.
Third, they need 8. Working out of the gun, Murray. He's got his man. It's Harrison. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
That's good for Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, it's Murray. He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. It's a great example why. All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Murray going to hand this to Benson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and best. Might have even lost a yard there.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Cardinals will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
The return starts from the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. He gets 3 inside the 30. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
And they're on the 31-yard line.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And they'll be set up now. Past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We'll get that one out to Connor. First brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Third and 5. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Didn't get the hop he was hoping for. It bounds into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Drive will start on the ground. Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. A coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike. He's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defender right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 15 yards through the air. First down, Cowboys.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Cody Simon in on the stop.
Brings up second and 9.
From a couple yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
Trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11, go.
From the gun, here's Milton. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
19 tight, 19 tight. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Try and throw with Milton. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
On play action. Over a flash, and he lost the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down. I'm out.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this.
Going.
It is 3rd and long.
Go. 2-2.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. He's got his tight end, that's McBride. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. It's an Arizona 1st down.
At the 27-yard line.
Murray looking to throw. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And he will get into the end zone. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Avante Turpin on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Stephanie! Viking, 18!
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Let's go. Pop it up. Gotta be Wyatt. 19 Wyatt.
Throwing on second down is Milton. Get this complete to Horton. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready, ready.
Throwing on first and 10 is Milton. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. That his second TD catch of the season.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Emari Demercado to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On first down, Murray gets it away quickly, and it's caught down the right sideline. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Carlson's kick is good. And the Cardinals move out to a three-point edge, 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Nothing, 19. Come on, come on. Ready.
So on first and 10, here's Milton. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 34-yard line.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues.
Okay, break.
From the 29, here's second and 8. Get out of the gun is Milton. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. Now it's going to be third down.
79 Broncos. 18 Cup, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
To throw, it's Milton. And that is incomplete.
That has to be a disappointing end to this drive. Just think, when they took the field on this possession, Mike, they're thinking they got a shot to go down there and take the lead, but they couldn't even get to midfield, let alone the end zone. If they end up getting another shot before halftime, they've got to find a way to have better execution than they did right here.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
On the hole, on the hole. Oh, 2-2.
for Murray. Throwing right sideline and complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. They snapping, they bang, drinks, bouncing to the groove. All by itself.
A run with Benson. Good blocking to the 15. And he will score. Ray Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Carlson now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cardinals go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here's Milton now on first and 10. This pass right side, caught by Ladd. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
A gain of 16
Cowboy
yards.
80.
First down, Dallas.
Going back in the backfield. They'll get the carry here. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Dallas first down.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
On first down, here's Milton. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. David Collins in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Looking to throw, it's Milton. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On third and long, here's Milton. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
6 yards.
A big one there on third down. Good for 26 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing, Milton. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. That's an incompletion.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
And it'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here's a run. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
79 Broncos.
On second down, here's Milton. And he'll take it on in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Now Aubrey for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Cowboys cut the lead to 3, 24-21. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This returnable, it's DeMercado. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Murray now to throw on first down. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. On the handoff, this is Benson. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. Talk things over before third down. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Open man, downfield, it's C.D. Lamb. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down. From the gun, here's Milton. He's going to take a shot down the field.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Here's Milton. That's deep for the back of the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football. And it'll bring up third down. Milton going to look to throw it again. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught What a throw. Touchdown, Dallas. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. On for the PAT is Aubrey. It's up and good. Cowboys have taken a 4-point advantage. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, Murray. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Murray. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
And this is caught on the sideline. That's a 1st down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down. Here's Matt Araiza now, as he is on to punt for Arizona. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 42-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. Trap. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19, tied in. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
To the air. It's Milton. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back. 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Come on, come on. No, let's go.
Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
promise you, that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
First down.
A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Warrior 70.
Now Milton. That one swung out to Blue. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 8. At the 21.
From the 25, here's second and 8.
Here we go, here we go. 90 Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Throwing is Milton. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown.
That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend this third quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This returnable, it's DeMarcano. Past midfield. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
It's always nice as an offense when you can get a lift from special teams, and that was truly a team effort. I mean, you can see it's great blocking that gave him the initial seam, and he took advantage of it. That was really well done.
On first down, it's Murray. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Now a second down throw from Murray. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson.
So often sacks, especially on first down, can be drive curves. Their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
It's a zone read, and Murray hanging on to it. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Kyler Murray, touchdown, Arizona. The quarterback had the decision to make, and boy, he chose the right one, taking it in for the touchdown.
The key to this play, Mike, is the decision-making by the quarterback. Get your eyes on that defensive end. If he crashes on the handoff to the back, you pull it, he gets out in space, and he does the rest.
So, Murray and the Cardinals come to the line. They'll try to add 2. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. From the 34, here's second 2nd and 4.
Smash. 70 Lions.
They'll stick with him again. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as the tackle's made just shy of the 40.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Back to 60. 10, 60.
They'll stay on the ground. Room to run past midfield. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. A gain there of 21. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Go.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll work his way down inside the 40. That's Jalen Thompson up from his safety spot to bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
18 Rattler. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That's complete to Blue. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
6 yards. And it's
70 Ranger. Mustang 19. 79 Bronco. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Try and throw with Milton. He's got it at about the 8. And he will score again. Touchdown, Dallas. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He knocks it through. Cowboys are going to extend their lead.
42.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
28-yard line.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
2nd and 10. On 2nd down, it's Benson. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Marquise Bell up to make the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and They bring him down for a short game.
And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
To return, it is Turpin. A very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 6. Receiver in motion, headed left. We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down. Jaden Blue, the ball carrier. Matt Wilson on the tackle.
Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. To work this out wide to Benson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
They'll run. Here's Benson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
29-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run here with Benson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. An injured player on the field, and that is Micah Parsons, who needs some medical attention. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
On the double.
To the ground, a 1st down run. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, go.
Get out of the gun is Milton. Left side, caught by Lance. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
16 yards.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert.
A dive, and he's in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Brendan Aubrey.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
A big hole. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Cardinals. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
This returnable from the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Cowboys.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 7. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a gain of a yard.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, you've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down.
Mustang 19.
They'll drop to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. This is 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Down at the 21, a gain of 1.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
They'll come up now for second down.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Here's a design run.
So they're trying to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play to the defense. They were ready for it.
Brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. From the gun, it's Murray. He's got his man, complete to Wilson.
That's good. Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36.
So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory.